hands with of 16 years. Last night, we came to this airport to pick up my uncle from here so he can see, actually downstairs, so he can see his son that he hasn't seen in 12 years and meet up with his wife that he hasn't seen in like 3 months and go back to Iran like in some point. We got here at 7. His plane landed at 7:15. We didn't know if he was alive or dead until like 2 hours ago.
Wow.
He got detained, and one of the brilliant journalists actually broke the great news of he got deported at 3 p.m. today. And I'm really grateful to all of you because last night we stayed here until 3:30 a.m. And when we went home, we opened the door and my dad hadn't turned off the lights. When we got in, he got choked up and he said he didn't turn off the lights because he wanted my uncle to walk into a bright home. My mom had set the table. We had to sit around our dining room table and eat my uncle's favorite foods with his empty chair and cry ourselves at 3:30 until like 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. this morning, I fell in love, and I fell in love with this crew right now. I fell asleep in a pillow soaked with tears, thinking I was the loneliest person on earth. My parents were afraid that the same way my uncle's green card had been revoked overnight, our citizenship could be revoked. And we don't have anywhere else to go. This is the greatest country on earth, and this is the only home I've ever known. And I fell asleep. I fell asleep feeling so alone in the world. I fell asleep so scared thinking we were going to get deported. I fell asleep around 8 a.m. and by 11 when I woke up, I realized all of my friends on Facebook were so supportive. And I only came to LAX because I didn't want my uncle that if he got out, he would get out in the city he's never been to and be afraid. I just came here to pick up my uncle, and I feel really selfish saying that because I didn't know this was happening. If this wasn't happening to my family, I wouldn't have been here. And I showed up here afraid, and my parents had been here since 7 p.m. last night. They left at 4 a.m. when they saw people coming. They got afraid, and they were like, oh my God, we might get deported. We should go home, even though we're citizens. When I got here and I saw all of you, like I've been crying all day, but they're not the same tears I had yesterday. Last night there were tears of fear. This is just complete gratitude, love, and light. And I want to thank all of you.